Is that Senator Griffo? Mr. Trump lover, is he on the line right now? Is he there?
Watch out, Joe.
Is he there?
Hey, good morning. How are you?
So I'm watching Capitol Tonight. Was it Capitol Tonight? Your full endorsement of Donald Trump now.
I was on Capitol Tonight last night talking about a lot of issues. You're going to have me for 3 hours, I think, tomorrow. So that's,
we are. We'll have plenty of time to talk about. So how about this, Joe? First of all, you're at the convention. And I'm told, we talked to a Fox News reporter earlier this morning. She said she's never seen such a massive presence of Secret Service and security and police. It's pretty incredible.
It is very incredible, and it's somewhat difficult to navigate at times. But I think that's understandable and acceptable because you want to. There's no price on security, particularly when you have so many people at such an important event. But I think the law enforcement community has been extraordinary. They have law enforcement officers from all parts of the country here. There are Indiana State Police, Florida State Police, the Cleveland Police Department, obviously, federal marshals, as well as the Secret Service. Both. It's amazing when you look at the presence, and I think they've all conducted themselves very professionally and are very congenial, too. And there can be... there's some trying circumstances from time to time.
Sure. Well,
there have been a lot of peaceful protests. I think that is encouraging too. There is a lot of activity here. This is democracy at its best, in my opinion, where people get to express themselves and without any fear or consequence. And yet those have gone well in regard that there has, from my perspective and my knowledge, there has been no violence or major incidents.
Christine, a quick question with Senator Joe Griffo. Go ahead, Christine. Did I lose her? I did lose her. I want to say that we had somebody on that talked about who's our security specialist, that talked about how really Kevin Millott, how important the security of this event is, because it's about our democratic process. It must remain peaceful. It must remain. It must continue to work properly.
Oh, absolutely, Bill. And you see that everywhere in the hotels that we're at. We're at the New York Delegation Hotel, which obviously has a different prominence this year from past years because you have a candidate from New York. So there is intense security everywhere, even here at the hotel, with hotel security, law enforcement. And you're right. You want people to be able to participate in whatever way they choose to participate, whether they're attending the convention, supporting the candidates, or here to protest. And I think that's, again, what always has been the essence of our democracy, that you can do that. We should be able to do that with respect and with safety. And luckily, so far, and I think that's a credit to the host committee here in Cleveland and all of the agencies that have been involved, that has been the case. I hope and pray that will continue to be the case, both in Cleveland and in Philadelphia.
You know, Joe, I got to tell you, it's very interesting when you're involved in New York. You have the New York, and you have such interesting characters in New York. You have the downstate, you have the upstate, the western New York, the central New York. Everybody has their own the Long Island. Everybody has their own little ways about them. But now you've taken all 50 states and then some and put everybody together. You see just the dynamic has got to be incredible.
It's totally incredible, and it's a great representation and articulation of what is great about this experience from my perspective, at least, that you get to interact and exchange with so many different people from so many different backgrounds from all over the United States and the territories, and I think that's just extraordinary. And there's I think in any convention that I've had the opportunity and been fortunate to go to a couple of them now, there's always that level of excitement and enthusiasm. I think here at this point that I've seen a lot of energy too. I think that reflects on what has taken place through the course of this year. It has been an unconventional and unorthodox approach by the nominee, and which at some points may have seemed inconceivable like 12 months ago.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, it's brought a lot of people into this process that traditionally and normally may not have engaged or been excited about the political process.
Listen, I just heard from Jim Zecca. He is so happy that you and he are on the same page politically, finally. No comment.
Where's the crickets
no
sound
comment.
effect? I'm trying to pull it up here. Hold
it's
on.
great that Jim is. If Jim is saying something positive about me, I appreciate it.
All right. Well, there you go. Listen, 3 hours of Joe Griffo, Senator, in studio tomorrow. He'll be our special guest host tomorrow morning. And, Joe, enjoy the experience. Not everybody gets to take in this experience, and it's got to be something really special this year, especially. It's just so crazy and so unorthodox this year.
It is special, and I am very fortunate. I appreciate that, and we'll be driving back shortly because I'm in the Lewis County Fair Parade tonight, and then with you tomorrow morning. So I look forward to it, and we can reflect on a lot of things, and hopefully trying to get some interesting people to maybe call in tomorrow.
All right, cool. All right, Joe. Thanks so much. We appreciate it.
Take care.
Senator Joe Griffo, who's in Cleveland. Normally, Zecca's like kind of doing the rip job on Griffo. But now they're on the same page. They're both Trump supporters. How about that?